Well, hello there, subscribers. As you can see, I'm wearing a Santa hat. I'm in the spirit of giving. What will I be giving to my subscribers? Allow me to show you. Look at this, y'all. What's that? What's that? We got a monitor. Let me not break it. But yeah, y'all, as promised, man, you guys got me to 3K subs, so we will be doing the giveaway, and we're gonna be doing the Q&A. As you can see on the screen, man, we got the tab pulled up, the community tab, and we got this little Google Doc right here. One of you 31 question askers will be getting that monitor for me. I'm gonna let you know how to get it, how to reach out to me, and connect with me so I can send you that thing. But yeah, I appreciate you guys, man. If you also want to leave a like on this video, I wouldn't mind it. Let's get into these questions, man. What did y'all ask your boy? First question from Carrie YT. Shout out to you, bro. Congrats on upcoming 3K, and I'm happy for you with your crypto. Always wonder what's your favorite forms of media, as in, do you like films, music, art, dance, etc., and what's your favorites and recommendation? So shout out to you, bro, for the question. I would say my favorite forms of media definitely had to be films and music. What's my favorites and recommendations for films and music? Let me put you guys on to this one film from Hong Kong. It's called Chungking Express. It's a very cool movie, very interesting movie, definitely one of my favorites. And then for music, a rapper named Lucky. He's from Chicago, just like me, man. I've been listening to him since high school. I feel like if y'all like my videos, which apparently you guys do because you subscribe, you probably like his music too. Like, he got like a real chill style, and the beats he raps on are like real spacey and like melodic. So Lucky, Chungking Express. Shouts to you, Carrie. Let's get into these next questions, man. By the way, y'all, I'm spending as much time on these questions as possible, as I need to. Not as possible, as I need to, man. I definitely want to give you guys, your do my due diligence, answer these thoroughly, right? Congrats on 3K, my guy. What motivated you to start doing YouTube videos, and was it difficult to get things going in the beginning? Just wondering, because I've been thinking of starting a channel, so I'm trying to find a thing to look out for. So I appreciate you, man. What motivated me to start doing YouTube? So it actually started all the way back in high school. I wanted to actually do engineering at my high school, but I didn't get into that program, so they put me into like the digital media program. And so from there I learned, it started with like Photoshop, and then we learned how to like use a camera and take pictures, and that evolved into making videos, right? So also around that time, man, I was watching like a lot of YouTube, a lot of music videos on YouTube, right? So that's kind of how I started creating videos. Like, believe it or not, this is my third YouTube channel. My first one I did like music videos and 3D visualizers on, but that was kind of off and on, so it kind of fell off, or it never really took off. My second YouTube channel, I was making videos like motivational videos, like self-help videos, and this was during COVID. I was like a senior in high school at the time, and that didn't pan out because I wasn't an expert on anything I was talking about, and I didn't have enough content, right? And so it really took me three tries before I had a quote unquote successful YouTube channel. And so, outside of the things I kind of spoke on, the difficult part about getting started is, before you even post your first video, I would say, my bad, I don't know what that was. Before you even post, man, I would say you got to think about, first of all, what type of content do you want to make? Like, do you want to do gaming? Do you want to do vlogs? Do you want to like make beats? Do you know what I'm saying? And then, you kind of have to plan. You kind of have to plan it out. So let's say you want to do Marvel Snap videos, for example. I mean, that's the easiest example. That's what I do. How frequently can you post? How frequently do you want to post? Right? Are you an expert on the topic? If it's not Marvel Snap, like, are you an expert on whatever topic that you want to post videos on? If you look at the top content creator, is there anything that you can do differently or better than him, or better or differently than all the other content creators in the space. That's kind of some of the things I personally thought about before starting this YouTube channel. And I mean, once I got started, man, it was just the hardest part. The hardest thing at the beginning was staying consistent. Like, I knew I was gonna start, my first videos were gonna get like 13 views, 5 views, 6 views. It is what it is. That can be discouraging, but I mean, if you stay consistent, you will succeed, period. I'm not the most talented, and that's been true for me. So I know that is true for anybody else, right? Because we all at the end of the day, we're all different people. We all can bring our own unique twist to whatever it is. So you just gotta stay consistent, have a plan, and don't get discouraged, man, if it starts slow, bro. It took me like 7 months to get this channel monetized. So yeah, man, just think about all those things. I hope I answered your question in a way that's acceptable to you. But up next, we got William J. Wang. Congrats on 3K soon. If you could have a magic wand, what would you change about Snap? Why you ask me this, bro? You trying to make me stay here for an hour? But I here's what I will say, because I feel like we probably got some more Snap questions. I'm gonna just say one thing. I would make the game more of an esport. I'm talking about like tournament circuits, for the community, for the creators, right? Advertising it as more of an esport, I feel like could open the game up to a much wider audience, like tournament mode, spectator mode, right? So just making it more of a I guess leaning more into the competitive nature of it, because you're literally playing the game against somebody else every single time. So that's how I would change it. I mean, somebody asked me something about card acquisition, so I'm gonna get to that as well. But William, I hope that kind of answered what you had to ask. Bring Beats, congrats on 3K, appreciate it. If you had to pick another franchise or brand like Pokemon, DC, Nintendo, etc. to replace Marvel in Snap, what would it be? Good question. I would do Shin Megami Tensei, right? If you guys are unfamiliar with that, like the Persona games are a part of that, and then of course the actual SMT games and like Soul Hackers or whatever. I think it would be really interesting because those games are like centered around deities from all different religions. So like if it came down to like the variants, I feel like you could definitely see a lot of like creative imagery, like for the different variants. Like Zeus is in I think, is Zeus in SMT? I think he is, but like different depictions of him, or like what's another, like Khonsu, like an Egyptian god, right? So SMT, man. Beware Dripzilla. What keeps you going in life? How do you cope with the negativity in your life? I just need some pointers from one of the most positive people on the platform. I appreciate that, man. So let me break this down. What keeps you going in life? Man, I just gotta, at the end of the day, I just have a lot to I got a lot to do, man. I got a lot to accomplish. Like, I kind of tell you guys a little bit of what's going on in my life during the videos, but I mean, I'm still at my parents' crib. I'm still in college, so I gotta graduate college. I gotta get a car, man. I gotta, I got accolades to hit, man. I gotta get my credit up. I haven't made it, bro. So, it's easy for me to, continue to look ahead in that sense. But as far as like the negativity in my life, so one, I will say I don't have a lot of I don't have any toxic relationships. I don't get involved in drama. I don't argue with people. I don't find myself in conflict, right, with others. So I don't think I have any real negativity as far as like my relationship. Sure, there's arguments every now and then, but I don't, I feel like I got a good system in that sense. But when it comes down to like, I guess, setbacks in life, right? Like I talk about college. Like I have been having a lot of financial struggles with that over the years. And of course, like, negativity, like people dying, job issues, that type of thing. Um the way I personally cope with things is, man, I just kind of, I'm of the mindset, and this might be a wrong mindset to have, but I feel like, I think every bad thing that happens to me in my life is my fault. It happened because of something that I did or didn't do. So I kind of try to take ownership of the bad things, and that gives me more of a sense of control. You know what I'm saying? And of course, sometimes I'll talk to friends or family about when I'm feeling a certain type of way, or even pray. Like, I believe in God, so I pray. And so if that's something you believe in, I would definitely do that, or even go to therapy. But really, I guess, man, I just kind of try to keep it moving, bro. And here's another thing, right? Like, it's very easy to go into a dark place when you're experiencing like a tough time. But I also find that when I'm having a hard time, when I'm having a bad time, something that also helps me is try to think of all the good things that happened or happening in my life, all the things that are going well, to try to get myself out of that headspace. Like, for example, you subscribe to me, so I know you have daily internet access, right? You probably got clean water. If you got daily internet access, you probably got heat. You know what I'm saying? You may or may not have a loving family, friends, a girlfriend, this and that. So you kind of also, in addition to all the things I kind of advise, just try to just focus on the positive as well. And that definitely, or that's helped me, right? I can't say what will or won't work for you, but that's helped me, man. Hope I was able to answer your question, man. You gonna be all right, bro. Trust me, keep going, and I appreciate you, man. Floydian, what's the secret to being super chill? Like, you love your videos, man. I appreciate that, man. I mean, I'm just being myself at the end of the day. Like, I don't think I don't think I'm like trying to act like how I'm acting, like, if that makes sense. And I don't know, man. Just be yourself. Even if you're not like a chill person naturally, like, I people tell me the way I talk, it sounds like I'm high. Right? So, I mean, even if you're nothing like me, bro, that's fine, man. You just, I don't know. I guess you just be yourself, man. Be comfortable with being yourself. Don't worry about how people perceive you, what people's opinions of you are. Do the things that you want to do. Pursue the goals that you want to pursue. Right? Act the way that you want to act. Have the sense of humor that you want to have. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's kind of my thought process about being myself. So I hope that I hope that answers your question, and I appreciate you for the support, man. Deep Fried Zan, man, it's one of the OGs, y'all. What was your favorite cartoon / show growing up? I think I talked about this a little bit. Probably the Garfield show on Cartoon Network, but it was a lot of bangers on that. Right, you had the Garfield show, you had regular show, Johnny Test. What was Kick Buttowski? No, that was on Disney XD. You had like Beyblade. I grew up when like the Metal Fury, Metal Masters, Metal Fusion was coming out. So yeah, that's probably, and Ben 10. Yeah, it was a lot of. I enjoyed a lot of shows growing up, but that was when I had cable. When I didn't have cable, this show called Jacob Tutu, and then this show called Pekala. Those are probably my two favorite shows. And then on Netflix, it was like Sonic Underground. That show was fire too. But yeah, man, those are my favorite shows. I appreciate you for the question. Turn Up Turtles. What motivates you to make Snap content? Congrats. Appreciate you. So yeah, this is kind of going back to King Chris's question. It's first of all, I enjoy the game, But as far as like a content creator standpoint, it's easy to make Marvel Snap videos. I don't have to spend so much time every day editing, and I'm also, the game is constantly being updated, so I always have some new content, a different card to use. And even if it's not being updated, there's 200 plus cards in the game, so it's just it's a very easy game to make content on. And so I think that's probably the biggest thing that motivates me. And of course, man, the comments, the support on the channel, the people who want to collaborate, this and that, right? But yeah, man, I think it's fun, it's quick, and it's easy to make videos on. I think that's the main thing, right? And yeah, and just to kind of elaborate, like, and I think that's very valuable for a gaming channel, is to be able to upload frequently, right? And so it might be a little bit more difficult, let's say if you're like a story game type of dude, you know what I mean? Because you don't really have, you probably got to spend a lot more time editing, like burning or trimming all the fat out of that. And so yeah, man. Big Ambo, this is another OG right here, y'all. I'm gonna be starting medical uni early next year. Any advice or words of encouragement? Also, congrats on hitting 3K, man. Congrats to you on getting to university, bro. I know you was, a long time ago when I actually streamed, you guys. Ambo was telling us, man, he was doing his college exams, so he got in. Shout outs to you, Ambo. Any advice or words of encouragement? So here's the thing, Ambo. If this answer isn't enough for you, you can actually hit me up on Discord. You're in the server, and we could actually talk about it. But as somebody who's in their last year of college, I would say this. And I don't know like how your scholarship or your financial aid situation is, but seek out as much aid as you possibly can, bro. And I'm talking about aid, grants, scholarships, go to your neighborhood, if you have like an alderman, or your local politicians, your local leaders. See if you could find like some opportunities to earn money, to earn scholarships, in your neighborhood. Reach out to like family, friends, potentially, ask them, do they know somebody who you get connected with, so you get some money? Because I know med school, man, y'all be in school for 30 years, and that debt is no joke, man. So yeah, man, try to get your money right, bro. Stay away from as many as loans as much as you can. Try to get like free money, you know what I mean? But outside of that, I guess like, as far as like being an actual student, man, don't worry about how people perceive you, bro. Be yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be yourself, right? And if you end up not interested in going into the medical field anymore, you learn something while you're in college that intrigues you more, don't be afraid to switch your major, right? But I mean, if you want to talk a little bit more about it, because I don't really have all the details, feel free to hit me up on Discord. And for everybody else, man, I'm put the new server link in the description so y'all all can join. All right, but shout out to you, Amber. Yusuf Bandarkar, what are some of your hobbies, and what are some hobbies you want to pick up? Some of my hobbies, so I really like to do creative writing. Like I'll put on like some ambient music, or like some space, like a spacey soundtrack, and I'll like write down to it. Also like reading up on like philosophy and like historical events. Like I was reading up on Marxism. I don't know if you can say that in YouTube and keep monetization, but I was reading up on Marxism and like socialism recently, and like slavery, and different I was reading up on this like, I don't need to tell you everything I've been doing, but yeah, like reading and writing, some of my hobbies. And what do I want to pick up? At some point, man, I want to learn how to play at least one instrument. I'm interested in like the drums and the bass guitar, so hopefully I don't die before that happens, right? But I appreciate you for the question, man. Lee Chi Rin, congrats. Was wondering what's your favorite playstyle / deck type in the game. I'd say when I'm playing like off camera, I probably use Patriot decks the most, like some Patriot Brood, Patriot Wave, Doctor Doom, Patriot Ultron. I probably use like either Patriot or like some Affliction, like with Ajax the most. And then of course, like y'all know the mascot, Wide Body Kingpin, but I don't got Scream yet, so I haven't really been able to use him. So yeah, probably those three decks right there, right? Jonathan G12, do you think they'll change your favorite card Arsham to take effect on turn 2 instead of turn 3? I hope not, bro. You know what I hope they do with Arsham? Just remove him from the game and give us a Arsham game mode. Give us a random game mode. I think that would be great. But if they do change him, I hope they nerf him again. Don't buff him. Debated topic. Are we getting another tournament? Y'all will be getting another tournament in January. I got y'all. Crip 1702. If you had to choose a favorite card in Snap, who would it be? Wide Body Kingpin, man. Sam. I'm just say Sam. 10K by tomorrow. Appreciate it, man. What's the hardest you've ever raised at a video game? I actually remember it was Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Online. That game has like the worst netcode in any fighting game ever. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Online, I was fighting this Joker player and he kept lagging every time he did like a dash attack, so I couldn't punish anything he did. I threw my Nintendo Switch controller and it shattered. I threw the controller so hard that I got a stress knot in my back, and my back was hurting and I had to lay down. Yeah, but that was probably my biggest rage. Fancy Bow. I presume the 18s is in reference to speakers. What brand of speakers do you bump? It's actually not, bro. 218s, you guys, is my birthday, February 18th. When I was creating this channel, I wanted to pick a username that represented me in some way, and I used to always spam the username Austin Boss because my name is Austin, but I felt like that was childish, so I kind of thought of something, and 218s actually sounded pretty cool, even though it's a very goofy username to look at, right? And I actually I have some speakers on my desk. It says Logi. I don't really know what type of brand it is, but for headphones I use like Beats Fit Pro, right? It's like some wireless headphones. I really like those. But yeah, man, sorry to disappoint you, bro. It's not speakers. It's my birthday. Dragon Baller. If you guys one superpower, what would it be and why? Time travel, man. I'm trying to go back and see the who built the pyramids, man. I'm trying to go back and invest, or get my dad to invest in Bitcoin or something. Right? I'm trying to get riches. You know what I'm saying? And see the wonders of the world, the mysteries of the world. Right? Heavy hitters. You get dropped into the Pokemon world. What 6 mons make up your team? Give me a Empoleon. Give me a Zapdos. Give me a Magmortar. Give me a Tyranitar. Give me a Salamence. Give me a did I say Zapdos? I said Magmortar. Give me a Electivire. That's my 6 big strong Pokemon. Zerk La Jerk. What's your gamer setup like? I'm gonna take a picture, put it on the screen so you can see it. Shania Mr. O'Brien. I'm sorry, bro. Y'all know I can't read. What, in your opinion, would be the best way to fix the current problems facing Snap? And also see Nathan Corns down here. What do you think of Marvel Snap card? How do you think Marvel Snap's card acquisition could be better? So I definitely think that fixing card acquisition would probably be the best way to fix Snap. And so how could that happen? I got two ways. One way that I want to happen, I don't know if it's like good or bad for the economy. Weekly series drops. If we get a new card every week, let's get a series drop every week, right? Most of the money is apparently being made off the variants, in the cosmetics bundles and in the season passes. So yeah, man, give us either a weekly series drop, or if that's not economical, a card rental system. 300 tokens to rent a card for a week. What y'all think of that? That's what I do, right? So shout outs to Mr. O'Brien, Nathan Corns, man. Appreciate y'all for the questions. Jade Cheney, you got two questions. Would you travel to the future or the past? If I could only go one way, because I would go to both. But if I could only go one way, I'm going to the past, man. It's some knowledge, some money to be made from doing that. Right? Future, man, it might be World War III out here. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would I go? I want to go to Egypt and Japan. Right? So hopefully I get my money right at some point. Maybe the YouTube money starts coming in. You know what I'm saying? And I'm able to do that. Right? But yeah, Egypt and Japan. Appreciate you for the questions, by the way. Aaron Watts. Big body Aaron. This is one of my OGs too, man. When are you going to give Kyle his rematch in Snap? And he did the push-ups challenge, y'all. And he gave up on the first day. Yeah, since you want to expose Kyle. Yeah. See, a lot of people didn't even know I whooped Kyle live on stream, man. A lot of people didn't know that. I decided not to upload it because I was looking out for my guy, man. But shoot, if Kyle really want that work again, let me know, Kyle. Right? Young Carlos, Lil Carlos, Carlitos, Min Jong. Who's your favorite superhero? Batman. Batman, man, he's cool, man. That boy is just cool, right? I don't know what else to say about him. I wish he was a Marvel character. DC don't deserve such a clean superhero as Batman. Prof New. Why do you keep trying to grind on Snap? I guess you love this game so much. Right, I'm a live streamer. I tried just focusing on one game. It didn't work for me. And next question, how didn't you get bored of this? Passion things, ? By the way, I love how you react with the gameplay. It's so calming. Oh, this is hope you don't. I just hope you don't feel overwhelmed with this game content because I love your personality. Much support from here. Also have a community check out. Had a community check you out. They saw and loved it. That's it. Thank you so much for what you did to entertain us. I appreciate that, man. So I guess because I kind of spoke on like why I chose Marvel Snap as the game to make content on. I also don't feel pressured to just upload Snap videos. Like that's mainly what I do, right? But I'm actually planning to start like another channel in January, right? I want to do a reaction channel, but I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of the right decision to start in one game or one space of content, and then once you grow to a certain size, start branching out. Because I think it's wiser, at least in my opinion, when you're starting to focus in on one thing, as opposed to doing variety, because you kind of have to like build the I feel like you kind of have to build the people have to care about what you have to say before you're touching on a whole bunch of different things, right? So that's kind of I guess that's kind of a little bit more my philosophy on like my content creating and why I'm doing Snap videos for the time being, right? But yeah, man, I appreciate you. Y'all check out Prof New, man. Jody Peterson 4,220. What's the next milestone in 2025 with regards to your content creation? Yeah, man, I want to start another channel. I want to get I want to stream not even frequently. I want to stream, period. Right? So I want to start another channel. I want to do some streaming. I want to get to 5K subs by the end of 2025. I want to collab with some more people. And yeah, man, just keep going, keep doing what I'm doing, having fun with it. I appreciate you for the question. What's your favorite Snap season? Any season I get to Infinite is my favorite. So only 3 seasons. Who would you like to collaborate with outside of Nerd Dynamite? As far as like a Marvel Snap creator, like a particular person. I don't really have anybody in particular. Like I'm down to work with anybody. Even if you guys are like a smaller YouTuber and like I haven't, you think I haven't seen your channel, man, hit me up, bro. Let's get some videos done. Right? I don't bite. What's your favorite? And appreciate you, Anthony, for the questions. Jack Lamb, what's your favorite Marvel movie or movie in general? My favorite Marvel movie, y'all might clown me for this one, is Ant-Man 2. with Ghost in it. And favorite movie in general, it's between Interstellar and Chungking Express, what I was telling y'all about earlier. I appreciate you for the question, Jack. Arthur Morgan, who would win a best of 5 in Snap, you or Nerd Dynamite? Y'all already know I'm beating Nerd. Come on, man. Come on. If you could say one thing for the rest of your life, what would you pick? What would I say? I would just grunt. I'd just be like, I feel like I could get everything across by grunting. Favorite holiday, and my favorite holiday. What's my favorite holiday, y'all? Probably Christmas, man. It's just the season, just the season. I feel like it's just a good time. Why did you start making content? CJEP. I mean, I kind of explained it a little bit at this point. Developed the interest for it in high school, and then, I found something that I could make videos on frequently, right? And you know what? Also, man, I didn't. This isn't why I started making content, but I also realized since I've been on YouTube that this is a very good opportunity to have a great deal of control over your own life. Like, just the potential to succeed on YouTube or Twitch or as a content creator to the point where you're able to make a livable wage and not have to clock in. Like, that's also something that motivates me to continue. Like, maybe I do or don't get there, but that's also, and here's the thing, you guys, with a lot of jobs starting to be replaced by AI, being able to do something creative and in the way you want to do it, I feel like is valuable. And the content creation space, as much as people say is oversaturated, is growing every single year, and more money is being made, more opportunities are being offered every single year for content creation. So that's also something that motivates me. Will I see any of that? Maybe or maybe not. But we on the last question. 21 made it. We made it to 21. Congrats on the big 3K. Appreciate you, bro. You deserve it for sure. What's the biggest factor that got you hooked onto Marvel Snap? I remember downloading it with some co-workers when our job was slow a year ago, and now daily battles are a must. What got me hooked, man? It kind of, did I talk about, I don't remember if I talked about this, but growing up, I played like Pokemon Showdown damn near every single day since I was like 13 all the way to like 21 years old. And then once I found Marvel Snap, my dad showed me this game, it like scratched the same itch that game scratched, but there was actually progress. Like Pokemon Showdown is just battling. Like there's no, I mean, you can rank up and stuff, but there's no there's no variants or anything to collect. So it just kind of like scratched that same like strategic competitive itch, and I just really enjoy it for that. Like I can be creative as I want to with like building decks and stuff. I think Marvel is cool in and of itself, and yeah, man, I think that's what got me hooked. And you know what, I also wanted. I was worse than my dad when I first started playing because we used to play against each other, but now I'm way better than him, and it is what it is. Right? But yeah, y'all, I appreciate all of you guys for these questions, man. These are some great questions. I had some fun. Now here's the part that y'all all wanted to see. 3K subs giveaway. Hold on, y'all. Let's pull up random number generator. Number generator. All right. Minimum is 1. What's the max? 31. I really hope I did not leave anybody's name off the list. I triple checked. Let me check one more time while we're on camera, y'all. All right. Am I gonna edit this out, y'all? Should I? If you still here, if you're still watching the video at this point, you might as well just watch me do all this. You know what? I'm missing Arthur. I think Arthur Morgan. I'm not missing. All right, y'all. 1 through 31. Me and Max. I'm gonna click generate one time. Let's get it. 17. Who that? Who that? Dragon Baller. Congratulations, man. You won the computer monitor, man. So you can contact me either by comment your Discord username underneath your comment right here. I'm gonna reach out to you on Discord, or you can hit me up on my Instagram or Twitter. Actually, no, just comment your Discord. I'll reach out to you on Discord. We'll talk, bro. Shout outs to Dragon Baller, man. Congratulations. You won the monitor from St. 18s. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody who asked a question, everybody who asked a video, or who watches the videos, man. I know I got some lurkers. I lurk on other YouTube pages. And, it's certain pages I never leave a comment, but I tune in every day and like every video. So shout outs to all of you guys as well. Shout outs to everybody who supports me, man. Let's keep this thing going. Let's run it up in 2025. We on the road to 4K. I shall see y'all next time. Have a good one.